Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Stellaris campaign, where we are playing as the Galactic Space Dwarf Imperium. Now, we've up to present been expanding quite calmly and nicely, and I don't see a massive change in that, though I'm a little worried. We've discovered these guys down here who are quite big, and I'm just getting my 4th colony up, so we are expanding a little bit, but hopefully not too much, too early, because as I expand I do lose some of my research, so I'm trying to expand carefully in this campaign.
System survey concluded.
Okay, so we've just built a an observation post here, guys. Now, we've got various choices here. I can't do covert infiltration, because I don't have gene tailoring. But we can indoctrinate these guys, which we're going to start doing, because these guys are fanatic xenophobes, and so I'm going to indoctrinate them, which over time will change them and make them more like my ethic, which is very useful. We've encountered an alien vessel. Identified space station there. So that's going to be some I know exactly what that'll be. Let's research these guys.
An alien empire has established communication.
So Azura Corp. So these are trading. These are useful guys, because these guys will trade with me for resources. Okay, we've upped our energy, and I want to get the global energy management, which gives me a nice building which buffs up various bits and pieces I've got. Words are failing me again, guys. Basically, it makes it easier to it increases the energy production on a planet by 10%, which is always nice. So let's start leveling things up a little bit. We're still lower on physics, so I'm buffing up all of my science stations to physics stations at the moment. Okay, that's good.
System survey concluded.
So there are societies, we are seeing a definite shift in movement towards a more militaristic society. That's good, because I'm militaristic. Basically, what I want to do here is I want to get rid of all of these horrible xenophobes. And once I've done that, I might go and borrow their planet. We'll see how that goes, though. You know, nicely borrow it. Land troops and enlighten them to the power of the Space Dwarf Imperium. Right. These guys wish to declare a war on the Ziran Mandate to stop atrocities. We will get to destroy a thing, and we will get a planet. Which planet are they giving me? They're giving me Debar. So the fuse system and the Debar. So they're giving me these two systems, while they're keeping these two systems. Let's do this.
War has been announced.
Let's get my fleets moving. So we are now at war. Now, what I might do once we've done this, guys, is I might break off the things I get into a little vassal empire. So my fleet, my top of the line fleet, you can get yourselves a grudge bearer in there as well. Another quarreler to defend you is moving now. So we're going to get their first taste of proper combat, guys. Ooh. So let's keep an eye on this as we go. I am burning through too much energy, guys, but once this goes, that should fix itself once this place is completed. Let's get the next level of... Oh no, let's double up so we can get the best possible buffs to our energy production. Right. Which one do I want to swap? Which is my lowest? Actually here, I'm going to replace this because once again, I'm going to swap you around actually. And this place is going to be replaced with an energy grid. I know I'm losing the minerals, but minerals are not an issue for me at the moment. I'm going to look here and work out which one to replace as well. We don't actually much in the way of energy production on this planet. Food is still suffering. I'm going to leave this planet for time. No, I shouldn't. No, we're going to leave that planet for the time being, guys. Do you know, I'm just going to build it there. Okay, so we're taking out this border outpost.
Construction project concluded.
Helps if I put my fleet on aggressive.
Striking
so these guys are getting in and using their purple lasers, their UV lasers, to smash those guys. And let's up my farms so we can get those foods better, which means we need less places. This place is not going to last long. Let's up the speed.
System survey concluded.
You can go build mining stations there.
An alien empire has established communications.
Okay, so this is a fanatic materialist empire we found, so our warriors will salute them. Where are these guys? These are a little group up here. Okay, we're happy. Ooh, we're running out of science, so we need an extra science. I think I've probably run out with these guys for my research agreement. Okay, let's get another research agreement then. These guys are still happy even without that. We're going to form a non-aggression pact, so that doesn't cost us anything. And again, we're going to try and get some research with these guys. Basically, every so often you have to redo these. I wish there was a way you could do it for far longer. There's probably a mod to do it, I'm sure. There's a mod to do it, actually, but we'll work that out when we get there. How are these guys doing? These guys are still inferior technologically, so we're just going to throw them a bone.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, so that place is knocked out. Let's start moving my fleet forwards. Right. For this war, I want to encourage their guys to follow me. Now, we're going to let them land their troops. We're not going to be landing troops here. Because I've not got any troops at the moment. So, right, let's get a research outpost here. Okay, so here comes the war. We've got the extra level of armor. God, we're going through these. I'm gonna grab this for later on. I want to grab it now while I can, because later on you can build mega structures, but you have to have all the stations before you can do that. Why is your fleet not moving? Okay, let's get the ability to clear some of these tile blockers. That's a useful one for us, actually. And let's improve all of my ships' armors. So, getting them buffed up to the top level we currently can. Again, guys, there are people out there who are far better at making and designing ships than me. There's a lot of meta in it, whereas I tend to just throw things together. So there are people out there who will know a lot better, and you'll be able to see a lot better examples of how to do ships in their streams than you do here. Whereas as I said, as you've seen, I literally just chuck stuff together. So. Okay, this is going to be an energy. We're going to throw a lot of energy stuff together on this planet. Let's engage a few things while we wait for their fleet. Why is their fleet not coming? Oh, we found another primitive alien civilization. Nowhere near us, though. So I'm quite happy about taking these guys out because they are major rivals to me. They are an annoyance more than anything, though, to be fair. Again, playing the game properly, I'd have probably been a bit better off leaving them, actually.
Construction project concluded.
Right, let's actually do some proper building here. So, this place is going to get a robot, as is here. We're going to build a couple of these more simple buildings up here, and then we're going to push out a lot of energy production early as well. That'll do for the time being, however.
Concluded. Horizons expanded.
Why is their fleet not... Let's just jump into this system to see what it's like. This might be a very quick withdrawal, guys, depending on how big a station and things they've got here.
Research concluded.
Okay, this is nice. This is extra Unity production, so let's go for that one.
Striking hostile space.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. So we got dragged right into the centre, so we're taking losses here. We are winning these little battles. They had a station which dragged me in, so we need to smash their station now. But you can see, let's slow this down a little bit. You can see I'm losing ships here. So some of my guys are getting shredded by their station. So that was not a good fight, guys. And I'm actually going to pull back. We're going to pull back and upgrade. Get a few more ships in before we continue. And once again, we're going to build another pop here. These guys do cost energy, but they are very good at doing what they do, so... Right, let's have a look what sort of thing...
System survey.
These guys seem to be shooting lasers at me, didn't they, guys? So, okay. So our first little engagement, we won, but it didn't go so well. However, we've already 44% won this, so, how come our victory is so... So the other guys have been having a few... Oh, do we no longer have active sensors with you? This is why I couldn't see what was going on. So actually, I think they've pretty much won this war without me.
System survey concluded. Construction project concluded.
Nope, I still can't see anything over here. Odd. Governing effort shift in the Ziran Empire. So they are now... Following a long period of growing support for the peace and order movement of the Ziran Empire, they finally embraced the faction, adopting its core values and principles. They've now become more outwardly authoritarian. So they're now authoritarian, spilitrist, and militant. So yeah, I'm not keen on that setup.
System survey concluded. Construction project concluded.
Build some more mining
System survey
stations.
concluded without incident.
Whoa, we have an asteroid sighted. So deep space tracking arrays on Polaris Prime have made an alarming discovery. A large asteroid is heading towards the planet. Let's get our fleet here to destroy that asteroid.
Research concluded.
We should get there in time, guys. Afterburners are useful because they increase my combat speed, so but no, I'm going to go for the thrusters at the moment to get my guys moving around the systems faster.
Research concluded.
We don't quite have that in our systems yet. We now have next level engine. Oh, we can get up to X-ray level lasers, which is quite high. So, right. Now I need to decide exactly where I'm going next. Now we can go down this warrior one, which is militant, which increases our yeah, gives us various benefits. We can go down expansion. Harmony's good because it makes everybody happy. And gets us paradise domes, which are another good unity building thing. However, I think to start with, we're probably going to go down. So this is also nice. So extra habitability. We also get unity per members of Federation if we make a Federation, which is very nice. Actually, we can get a Federation fairly early. So I could probably get a Federation within clans. But expansion is also useful because it gets it from the buildings. It means I can get away with building a bit more. I'm going for the expansion to start with because I'm going to be I'm probably going to hit an expansionist phase sooner. Relatively soon. And that's always, you know, so having the ability to expand when I want to is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, so we're shredding this asteroid. It shouldn't be difficult for us to deal with. So we destroyed it and we gained a load of minerals. And you guys can now go and level up again. Let's get a couple of nice big cruisers out and another warrior class and another thunderer then. Okay, I'm actually going to... Which one is it I want? Land of Opportunity. I want to encourage people coming here. Right, let's clear some of these. And we can probably clear quite a few elsewhere now as well. So let's start clearing a lot of these tile blockers. As soon as we can afford to anyway. Which will mean we can do more with these planets. Eventually. This will eventually fall into our borders.
Construction project concluded.
Upgrade that. So we need to get a planetary capital before we can upgrade that. I'm going to pop another energy one here, guys. I know it's overwriting that, but I need the energy at the moment. Okay, so our guys are leveling up a little, getting buffed up to the new thing. Let's get you together. Okay, so an alien specimen procurement. A director of Museum of Exobiology on Karazakarak has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. It will require the full resources of a science ship. So we're going to have to send a science ship after these guys to capture them. We'll get onto that next time. So the war is going well, even though I'm not really helping. Not particularly bothered by that. Ooh, what's this ship we've got? Why is it not?
Tile blockers
Cannot
here.
merge with spit fleets which are upgrading. So we're clearing all of our tile blockers and then we're going to get back into the war.
Construction project
What's
concluded.
left of the war.
System survey concluded. Construction project concluded.
So it's actually these guys I was with.
Research
So I
concluded.
derped a little there. I thought I was at war with Vrin. Yes, I want that one because this one, it's a stimulant, but it increases food, so that's good.
Construction project concluded.
Let's level you up. Let's get another thingy built. Okay, another energy
day,
building built there.
Scientific breakthrough.
Okay. This is the equivalent. Oh no, maybe it's not. So this is the equivalent, but for minerals. So I will get it because it's cheap. I'm not necessarily going to be using it just yet, however. However, long run, it's useful to have one of both on a planet, I find, because you do benefit from it. So, while in command of Galafor's armada, Admiral Fatir has learned to carefully nurse his supplies. Oh, that's nice, so that means this fleet is now cheaper.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Okay, let's merge these guys and let's get a few more ships out. A couple more ships. Let's stop requesting that we take point and let's get back to the war, guys.
System survey concluded. Construction project
So we are burning through a bit of energy again at the moment. That's not bad. And we have won the war. Right, so let's pause because we now have too many planets. So. Oh, damn. I thought I had the two planets together. That's a little annoying. So what do we want to do with these? Well, we're going to have to create 2 new sectors, annoyingly, because of their positioning. But that's not the end of the world. These should be relatively built-up planets, actually. So, I'm more than happy to leave them alone and just deal with them this way. We might need to send... I can't actually get fleets to this one. So this one... Futexcom. So... how do I do it? There's a way. I can split people off as a vassal. I'm trying to remember exactly how to do it. No, I don't want to manage the sector. It's somewhere in my government. Definitely not in reforming.
Faith.
No, it'll be fine.
These are my
Nothing. This channel is now under military.
these are all the different people who talk to you, though I like the materialist one, so we're going to leave that one in place. How do I do it? I'm having one of those moments, guys, where there's something which I know you can do, and I've forgotten how to do it. Let's just go through everything, we'll find it somewhere. Or is it something they removed? Because you used to be able to split sectors off, guys, into their own little, you know, you'd be able to make vassals, split them off into vassals from you of a similar government type. Anyway, for now, we'll leave it. Though I'm potentially going to lose this planet, what I want to do here is I actually want to build a couple of armies on these planets just to help protect them. So what's going to be better? So I'm going to put 4 armies onto there and 4 armies into here. And we're going to use these guys as my shock troops. And we're going to use the edict. How much do I have? 300. I'm more interested in this one because I'll probably be able to keep this one, and propaganda broadcasts to make them happier. So that will slowly re-educate these guys to bring them into line a little bit more as well.
System survey concluded. Tile blocker cleared.
And now that this one is in our thing, however, I can't quite afford to build the things yet.
Research concluded.
Okay. So this buffs up energy weapons if I find it, so that's one to get. Now the downside of this is it's probably had a fairly negative impact on my research rates, guys, by gaining these 2 planets, which is why I wanted to split them off.
Research concluded.
And these guys are not happy with me for obvious reasons. Let's go for cheaper war demands now. Okay, so we've had our first little successful war, even though we didn't really fight in it. We kind of let somebody else do all our fighting for us, which is the best way of fighting, guys. You know, because it means you're not losing people doing it. Anyway, guys, with that victory, we are now going to leave this one here. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've been enjoying it. We're going to go deal with this next time. I think my fleet's about big enough. So we'll get all this sorted and we'll set our fleet up in here. And we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching.